What's up, everybody? It's Matt, and here are 3 Solana NFTs I think you guys are going to want to see. If you guys are new, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and let's get right into it. So our first project for the video today is going to be something called Alpha League Racing, and I actually found these guys a little bit earlier today, and I feel like they really have something going for them. Now, this is very simple, and you guys may notice that when looking at their page, they don't have any spectacular graphics. There's nothing particularly astounding at their trailer footage. I mean, to be honest, it is average, but what I like about these guys is that they're keeping things very simple. And you guys can see that basically you can go whenever you want and mint a car. So you go to their website, it only costs 0.25 Solana to mint a car, which is, of course, very easy to do. And essentially, they just look like a functional game. I mean, is it anything particularly mind-blowing? No, but again, keep in mind a lot of these metaverse, decentralized games don't quite have the graphical capabilities that a lot of AAA titles may have, to say the least, but I do think this looks very simple. I could see something like this being very niche and having a select audience that feels very competitive and very attached to their NFTs that are, of course, in the form of vehicles here. It's very arcadey, very simple, but I do feel like they're ultimately doing something right. There are 10,000 unique cars. I would say that it is not minted out yet. At least it doesn't look like it is minted out yet, but they are actually doing a collaboration here with Woof. So Woof is on the Solana blockchain and one of the major Solana dog coins that I bought a couple months ago, and they're doing pretty well now. And it's nice to see that they are collaborating with something else in the Solana ecosystem. So they say, a new era begins. We are happy to unite with Woof Solana in order to be a part of their freshly created Woof Gaming branch. So that's always a great collaboration. And it looks like these guys have a cool vibe. So that's just my thought, and I do think they're definitely worth looking into. Now, before we move further, guys, make sure to check out my Patreon, link down below. If you guys like exclusive behind-the-scenes content for the channel, including my exclusive NFT watch list, free altcoin checklist, every single crypto alert on every single crypto or NFT I buy ever, and so much more. So if you guys want to know exactly when I buy an NFT and when I buy it, check it out down below in the description. Now, the next collection here is something called Dumb Art, which, yes, while maybe looking a little bit dumb, I do think this has the right idea behind it. So they focus on auctions, and I don't see a lot of auctions on Solana. There are a lot of exchanges that recently just implemented it, as opposed to, say, Ethereum with OpenSea, where auctions have been around a lot longer. But when you take a look at their website, essentially they are built on collections. So their first collection was just sold, and of course you could go to the auction if you want to. You could look at their marketplace here, and they have a ton of different auctions that are loading here. You could see all the art, has a very, very similar feel, and essentially when we go to ended, you guys can see these are a few different sort of options here. Again, designed to look very, old school pixelated versions of classics, and I just feel like it's very unique. It's hard to say whether or not these guys will be around here in, say 5 years. I definitely do think this is perhaps a more speculative project, but they're very unique, and ultimately being unique like this and not just being another copy pasta is always good. So the auctions start at 1 Solana, and during the final phase, when a new bid is submitted, the timer will increase by 10 minutes. So you keep bidding, it will continuously go as long as you are raising it by 10%. So definitely nice to see some auction kind of platform. They've got, a pretty tight-knit Twitter community, it would seem. Not a particularly large community, but definitely does look like these guys may have some potential in the future and could potentially ride another NFT bull run. So hard to say whether or not these guys are going to be the shining stars of this NFT bull run, but it is very possible in the future that if you're looking to be a little bit speculative and a little risky, these guys might be worth it. Now, the final collection we're going to look at here is something called Mindfolk, which have had an absolute explosion in floor price recently. 777 unique explorations of well-trained mindfolk chopping wood, which is their official token, and the art is very unique. It's very cool. I haven't really seen anything like this before, but what I like about this is they have a very well set up sort of staking program. They have a little bit of lore about what these guys are all about. Definitely not stellar drawings by any means, but very cartoonish and very charming, and ultimately I think that's what matters. They have a workshop thing here, but Wood is their token. So in theory, if you didn't want to buy the NFT, you could probably just buy their token if you wanted to. But essentially, if you delist your Mindfolk, you earn 10 Wood per day. So that is always cool. You get to earn some of their token. And again, it looks as if these guys really do have the delisting, staking kind of structure down to a science. So when we take a look at their Magic Eden, you guys can see floor price of 38, which is just bonkers. When we look at the recent activity, they're not selling a whole lot because, again, the price is very, very high and there's only 21 listed. But regardless, I could see these guys easily hitting 100 in the future. And if this is something you could afford, perhaps it is worth looking into. Again, hard to tell whether or not, this is feasible. It is so expensive. It's definitely out of my budget. But if this is something I feel like you can afford, maybe they're worth looking into. It's hard to tell, but I definitely could see their token going up in value over time as people continue to accrue it by keeping their Mindfolk delisted. So with that being said, folks, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure to drop a like and subscribe for more daily NFT videos come out every single day. Again, check out the Patreon down below in the description if you guys want to copy every single NFT purchase I ever make. Thank you guys so much. As always, my name is Matt. See you all on the next one. Peace.